هؤلاء قومنا اتخذوا من دونه آلهة لولا يأتون عليهم بسلطان بين فمن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا. Suratul-Kahfi, Surah number 18, ayat number 15. هؤلاء, these. So it's in a derogatory tone. These, so not even referring to them as people. These people, these, qawmuna, our community. Some translators or scholars have translated it as these are our command, these are our people. That's wrong. That's not the intended intonation. That would be a declarative sentence. Whereas here, it's in a sort of derogatory tone, questioning, exclamation, surprise, that sort of things are expressed. Ha'ulay, these people, qawmuna, our community, ittakazu, they took, they have taken, but it's not akhaza pattern, it's if ta'ala pattern. If ta'ala pattern. So a reflexive intonation is implied. So it's a self-discovery. How could our people, our own community, do or say such things? Min dunihi. Min is min zaida. It's for emphasis purpose. It needs to be translated differently in different sentences, different ayat. We saw one way in one of our examples previously. Here we would have to translate differently to suit the context. Min dunihi, besides him. Min will translate later. Alihatan, gods. So it would be have taken other gods. So min would be translated other in this sentence. Have taken other gods besides him. Now ittakazu has they included as a part of the verb, But we don't need to say these people, our community, they have, no, not required. They have taken, not required. So already the they in ittakhazu has been referenced twice in this sentence. These people, our community, have taken other gods besides him. So that sort of intonation is implied. Law. It's a question. It's a rhetorical question. Rhetorics is at play. So sort of, how come? How come? La is negation. So we will withhold the translation. That is a harf. Law is a harf as well. Till we find a suitable place to fix that. No. Ya'tuna. Ya'tuna is to come. But there is a be attached with be sultanin. Can you see that? So ata ya'ti, ya'tuna, along with the be, then to come with. So that means to bring. So that is how the meaning of bring comes in the sentence. So why or how come they don't bring? Alayhim is upon them, but we'll withhold that till a little bit later. Bi sultanin bayyinin. Sultanin is authority. In this case, authoritative proof. Bayyinin is clear. So mawsuf sifa construct, noun adjective construct. In Arabic, noun comes first, adjective comes later, but in the translation we'll have to put the adjective first and then the noun, as is the standard English order. So a clear authoritative proof will be the order. And alayhim, upon them, doesn't make much sense. So in support of them, in support of the false gods. So if they have believed along with the polytheists and taken the false gods as gods, why don't they bring forth a clear authoritative proof in support of them? And they don't have any. And that is the reason why these people, the youths, are so frustrated with their own people, their own community. So that is what the entire intonation is. These people, so these, almost in a derogatory, treating them not even as people, as subhumans, right? How could they do that? These people, our community, have taken other gods besides him. How come they don't bring forth a clear authoritative proof in support of them in that case, right? So we'll proceed. Faman, so, who, azlamu is in the af'alu pattern. So more wrong, it's adjective comparative, so it's a comparative pattern. So who, more wrong, who is more wrong, so who is more wrong? Mimman is min man, so than who, than someone who. Iftara is again, it's in the iftala pattern. So fabricated, it's in the past tense, fabricated. Al-Allahi will hold on a while, and kaziban. So the object of iftara is kaziban, that's in the nasab. So fabricated a lie, al-Allahi, against Allah, in the sentence, right? So that is the full sentence. So who is more wrong than someone who has fabricated a lie against Allah? That is the correct way to translate it. So iftara again is form number 8 of the verb in Arabic language. So sort of this reflexive tone is there in the sense, how could they do this such a thing? So that the self-discovery is hurting them, that their community had to do this, had to stoop so low so as to accept other false gods as gods. No, they understand there is pressure from the polytheist king, from the followers of the king, the subjects. But is that a reason enough for them to accept a false god? So in that case, why don't they bring authoritative proof in support of them? They don't have any. These people, these youths know that already. So this is how we will just read this verse in Arabic and a free-flowing running translation to conclude this session. هؤلاء قومنا اتخذوا من دونه آلهة لولا يأتون عليهم بسلطان بين فمن أظلم من افترى على الله كذبا. These people, our community, have taken other gods besides him. How come they don't bring forth a clear authoritative proof in support of them? So who is more wrong than someone who has fabricated a lie against Allah? You have seen that I have been reading for the final time, just stopped at words. That's not following the tajweed rules. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to break it up into parts and phrases and constructs, so that those constructs become clear to us. So that is my purpose, to help us understand and appreciate the grammar and help us appreciate that coming alive in front of us. So that I have already explained in the previous video.